Look at us. Hey, Jojo. We are the rabbits in red.
That's it.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Ancestral Eyes for this short but brief little podcast. What we want to do is, first of all, we're gonna say what we're gonna say for the new year, for the new Chinese year, okay, the year of the ox. So I'm gonna say it in Cantonese, and Jean-Jerome is gonna say it in what dialect?
In Mandarin. I'm gonna try.
Okay, you're gonna try, and it. Honestly, folks, you don't know what was going on behind the scenes. I was killing myself laughing because Jean-Jerome was practicing. And I go, what the hell are you saying? He goes, I'm saying, gōng hei fat choi. And I said, well, he's going to say it his way. So anyway, so I'm going to say it the way I was taught by my Chinese friends. So a shout out to my Chinese friends, Cindy Yip, and also Bo Kim Louie, my lifelong Chinese friend, and all my other Chinese friends. So I will wish everybody a gōng hei fat choi. And Jean-Jerome, go ahead.
Gong Xi Fa Shai. Gong Xi Fa Shai. Gong Xi Gong Xi. Happy New Year to all our Chinese friends. Many blessings in this, the year 2021 year of the metal ox.
Metal ox, yes,
metal
that's right.
Ox. Yes, the metal, the element is metal.
And so can you give us a little bit about what that means, the element of metal as opposed to fire? Because I know Chinese like to incorporate that into the horoscope, the Chinese horoscope.
Well, the Chinese very much like in Vodun and everything else, they really place a lot of emphasis on the characteristics of the elements. So they have, the element of wood, the element of earth, the element of metal, the element of fire, water, and so basically they modify the character of the person is modified by that symbol. So usually, what I was always taught is that when it's a year, whichever animal, when it's metal, it's a year of hard work, prosperity, and a focus on material things. So like work, you're moving things forward.
Absolutely, sounds good.
And the ox is usually an animal within the Chinese Zodiac of a lot of determination, a lot of hard work. So I anticipate this year, especially after 2021, is going to be
after 2020. You mean
I'm sorry. After 2020, it's going to be quite the year of hard work and all that as as the world tries to rebuild. And get things back on track and move things forward, right? Because it's definitely been a tough year.
Exactly. Yeah. Each of us having to do that hard work, nose to the grindstone type of thing, right?
That's right.
Because we all know that 2020 sucked and 2021 is not going to be that much better, but it's the year of the ox. So here we are, dressed in red.
That's right. I'll give it a little history. Just a brief history on the Chinese Zodiac. So the Chinese Zodiac consists of 12 animals that first appeared in the Zhangguo period 5th century BC. No one knows the exact date as to when the Zodiac was essentially created, but they were officially identified during the Han Dynasty in 206 BC to 9 AD, which was over 2,000 years.
Correct? Sorry.
The Zodiac became a popular way to determine a person's birth year during the North Zhou dynasty, 557 to 581 AD, and is still very commonly used today. The Zodiac is calculated by a cycle of 60 years in which each animal signifies a different year. Right. And again, the way they get to the number 60 is because, as I mentioned, 12 animals, 5 elements. So 5 by 12, that gives you your 60. The lunar calendar paved the sequence of the Chinese zodiac animals. This calendar can be traced back to the 14th century BC. Myths say that Emperor Huangdi, the first Chinese emperor in 2637 BC, invented the Chinese Lunar Calendar, which follows the cycles of the moon.
Right.
As do our brothers in Vodun Fa, who are right now celebrating the new moon as the beginning of the new year within the Vodun side.
And also our Asian friends as well. We have Larissa,
That's
our
right.
Tuvan shamanist. She is celebrating the new year as well. So
That's
people from the background that she is from.
Yeah, the Tuvan shaman. The zodiac was based on Chinese astrology and was used as a way to count years, months, days, and hours in the calendar. It was formed from two components: the celestial stem, and interesting, the terrestrial branch. Each of the 12 animals stands for a year in the 12-year cycle, a day in a 12-day cycle for every 2 hours in a 24-hour day. These were used to name each year along the animal signs, but they are now mainly just used for dates. Just a brief recap.
Okay. And of course, each animal has its own characteristic, very much like Western astrology does, right? With Aries being ram, because you and I are both Aries, we're both ram, it's strong, etc., and fiery. Well, who are you in the Chinese astrology?
I am a water rat.
Oh, water rat, are you?
I'm a water rat. I'm a water rat, yeah.
And you know what I am?
No, what are you? You're a fire rooster.
Fire rooster. Yes, I am.
Rooster.
Rooster.
Dangerous rooster.
And fire element, of course.
Pick.
That's right. You know that, John Jerome.
Pick.
That's me. But I will always find food no matter how barren the ground can be. There you go.
Absolutely.
That's a chicken for you. And what are you rats famous for? Come on, you little rat. Tell me.
Well, people born in the rat year are usually creative, inventive. We're entrepreneurial, very family oriented, very industrious.
Absolutely.
Very analytical. We calculate everything. So we believe a lot in, in thinking things through and analyzing and crunching numbers. And rats are to be very, and we usually like to start things off, right? There's an ancient Chinese legend that says that in when the Buddha called the animals to determine who would be the first animal in the zodiac, it was the ox, because of his industriousness, his hard work, and he was there that forged forward. He was supposed to be the first one in the zodiac, but the rat, using cunning, hid in on top of the ox.
That's right.
And let the ox basically bulldoze the way through.
Yeah.
And when the ox arrived in front of Buddha, the rat jumped off the ox and landed in front of Buddha, therefore becoming the first animal of the zodiac.
That's right. I remember that.
The lesson being that the rat uses cunning and strategy over brute force.
That's right. Well, there you go. I knew that little legend.
The rat. That's right. Yeah, Monica says we have a few. Anka, Aburoboy, Badrina, Teresa, then my friend Monica Marquis. Hi, Monica. I'm
Monica's born in the year of the ox. Okay, cool.
Christina, I'm a rooster. Christina's another rooster.
Another rooster.
And Monica is a metal ox. So, Monica, this is going to be your year, which means it's both good and it will also confront you with some challenges and things that you're going to have to face. Because usually when a person faces their own element of their own Chinese animal, they're confronted with both good things, but it's also a year of great transition and moving forward, right?
Excellent. Sounds good. Sounds good. So, yes, an ox carried the rat. That's right, Monica. I remember hearing the little legends. Like I said, I have many steady determination. Absolutely.
Hey, Monica, spoken like a true ox. I love you, Monica. Many blessings.
That's cute. I don't know you, Monica, but that's a good one. Oh God.
Uh,
Yeah, she says. No, absolutely,
so
absolutely.
oxes are very industrious. They're very hardworking, very loyal,
Mm-hmm.
incredibly
Mm-hmm.
loyal, but very
Mm-hmm.
strict. Like typically, they go by the book, right? They
Mm-hmm.
think very very much by the book. So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, that sounds like our
yeah,
kind of year moving forward. So here we are. We're dressed in red. I even have red lipstick on, and that rarely happens. I'm surprised I even have it. It's probably my mother's. So because it doesn't taste so good. It's really old. Not my color, but I felt like I was a little bit of the rabbit in red today when I put this on. Oh my God. It's funny because Jean Jerome, when you sent me that message, you said, go put on a red dress. I don't think I own, no, I own dresses. Yeah, I do. I don't own a red dress. God, no, that's not me, you know, but I do own some red shirts, at least two. So there you
so
go.
here's a brief since we're on the topic of the Chinese year, and respectfully, again, this is not my area of specialty, so I respectfully read some sources
Right.
that I've always, although I've studied
Right.
the Chinese zodiac for 25 years, but anyways, it's not
Yes.
my area of
Yes.
specialty. I don't spend too much like active
Right.
time on it, but anyways.
Right. Right.
In the Chinese zodiac, the ox is very hardworking, methodical, as we said. 2021 is going to be a year when work will get rewarded. And those zodiac signs who are lucky in terms of money this year will be the ones that will make a considerable effort. So again,
Nice.
the symbol of
Wealth.
metal typically means
Hmm.
the pursuit of wealth
Coin.
and material,
Yep.
like material concerns, right?
Like the Chinese coins, right? The big
Exactly,
Chinese coin,
exactly.
they're always
Yep,
around the ox
that's right.
that I've
And
seen the
and
symbology.
and the yin energy specific to the Chinese zodiac sign of ox will be quite poignant. This is going to be a year where we'll fully feel the weight of our responsibilities, a year when it is necessary to double our efforts to accomplish anything at all. There's going to be a year of a lot of hard work. No free passes in a year of an ox. The yin
No
energy
kidding.
specific to the Chinese zodiac sign of ox will be quite poignant. And lucky colors for the ox are usually yellow, green, colors that in feng shui attract prosperity and success to increase your luck.
Yellow and green, did you say?
Yellow and green, yes, that's what they say. And they
Interesting,
say,
don't you think?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, they say wear
Ifa?
metal accessories. Wear, yeah, go figure. Consult your babalaos in this year of the ox, okay? Consult your
That's right.
babalaos. That's the message we're sending out tonight.
And
Consult
your
yourself.
Slavic witch. Consult
That's
your
right.
Slavic witches. Consult your witches for sure. Absolutely.
Gosh. This year,
Uh,
no explosive or this year normally no explosive or catastrophic event should occur. So it is favorable year for economic recovery, consolidation, and especially after the year of the rat.
no kidding.
The world could definitely use a bit of a recoup this year.
Hmm.
This is a year
Hmm.
of long-term investments and hard work and savings and everything else. The metal ox year is also great for making order in the family life. After all, if the family life is peaceful, everything gets solved. And
Hmm.
lastly, 2021 is a year when all the problems get solved with discipline, a lot of discipline.
Yep.
Okay,
Hmm.
so that's just a brief thing for in honor of the year of the ox
Right.
and our Chinese
Absolutely.
brethren. And yeah,
Yes.
so next week, again, this today is just a brief uh,
Right.
hello and so forth because we have many of our guests for different reasons. Not all Chinese, but many are, as we said, in other
Hi,
traditions,
Sam.
observing
Hmm.
the lunar New Year,
Hmm.
and therefore we're not unfortunately not available for our show tonight. And I know
Right.
people in their own ways, although they're staying safe, are celebrating the best any way they can.
That's
And
right. Our guests that we had last week, we
100%.
couldn't get them back this week because of the Lunar New Year celebrations, and well, we're just having to sort of wing it. So here we are, winging it.
Yeah, winging it. But I do want to take this opportunity to announce our guests for next week. And so
Hmm.
next week we will be uh, airing at noon on the
Saturday.
Saturday, February 20th. So
Right.
Saturday, February 20th at noon. And we have a very fascinating guest and very sweet, Andrea Savar. Again, she wears many
Co-host.
hats in her life.
Mhm.
She's a
She's
mystic,
co-host on
a
the show.
mother, a gallery
Mhm.
owner, jewelry designer, artist, author. And she has a very interesting background, family background, because she
Mhm.
was brought up in a combination of Italian, Pacific Northwest pioneer, and Persian.
Right.
So,
Right.
she is co-host with our dear friend Dr. Jem Michael Salvato in
Mhm.
terms of the Inner Alchemy School and Masca and the Mystic. So we're very
Right.
happy
Her
to have her on
passion.
the show next Saturday, February 20th at noon. So we
Absolutely.
wanted to
She's
make
got
that announcement as well.
she's got great stories. She's a great person. She's got some interesting things coming up herself with regards to workshops, etc. So looking forward to seeing her next week. And also, I want to promote our friend Ken Allen with his new show that's coming up
Absolutely, absolutely.
on February 27th, I believe. That's a Saturday at 6 p.m. It's called The Wizard's Table, and it's going to be on the RU network. That's the same network that our friends Sean Gilmore and Brian Mersall on their our paranormal podcast show. That's what their show is called, and they're on the same network. So again, The Wizard's Table on RU Network. I'm sure we'll be promoting it on Ancestral Eyes page and Ancestral
Absolutely.
Eyes group. So stay tuned and for next week's show, and also stay tuned for Ken's new show as well.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I do plan, hopefully, with Teresa this year,
Uh-huh.
hopefully we can get a Taoist practitioner, somebody who actually practices Taoism, but also very importantly,
Mhm.
the I Ching, which
Yes.
is has many common. It's a form of geomancy, and has
And common
many common roots with Ifa in many
I was
ways in
just
terms of
going
a
to say
geomancy.
that with Ifa. Exactly. No,
Yeah,
that would be very, very fascinating. I would like to do that. And again, to reiterate our shows, our upcoming shows, which are going to be a little bit different format, that we're going to try to get a couple of our former guests to come on and do a roundtable talking and discussion groups. And as well as our audience members, and also to ask if anybody knows anybody that would like to come on our show. You kind of get the idea of what our show is about. So if you could, give us drop us a line, let us know if you have someone who would be interested or you think would be interesting on our show, we'd appreciate it. So I think that's all we're going to really
that's
say
it.
today.
That's it for
And
today. Happy New Year. So many blessings. May this
happy New
lunar
Year.
year of the ox, metal ox, bring everybody renewed vigor, discipline, enthusiasm, and hope. And through hard
Absolutely.
work and a renewed desire and interest in learning and deepening your knowledge in whichever
Hmm.
spiritual journey or path you choose,
Hmm.
may you be
Hmm.
able to deepen your knowledge with discipline
Hmm.
and respect and hope for 2021.
Absolutely. So once again, we want to wish everybody a gong hei fat choi. And you say yours. Come on, John Jerome. I want to see
Oh,
you say it.
I'm gonna say gonchi gonchi, gonchi gonchi, gonchi fakashai, gonchi fashai, gonchi
You're
gonchi.
good. You're good. You're good. So that's all I've got. That's all you've got, right, John Jerome?
That's it.
And I think everybody who's tuned in, I want to say thank you for tuning in. And also, just to let everybody know that you still need to take care of yourselves, okay?
Absolutely.
With wearing masks, observing any restrictions in your country or the area you live in, your city, province, state, okay? As well as be careful because apparently this weekend is going to be quite the storm right up the northeast, you know, coast all the way up into Canada. We're going to be feeling some snow up here. It's been really cold lately, minus 20, 22 Celsius today. I know across other parts of Canada, it's been even worse, minus 41, minus 51. So everybody stay warm, okay? Drive safe and watch out for each other, okay? Take care. And that's all I have to say. So
Good
thank
night,
you once
everybody.
again. Yes, thank you for
Take
tuning in
care.
for a very brief intro.
Brief.
Take care.
Enjoy the New Year celebrations. There's several shows with
Yes.
the fireworks, the lantern presentations, and all that. And again, our best wishes to everybody for this lunar year of the ox, metal ox. Good night, everybody.
Right.
Well,
Good night.
bye.
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 Do widzenia.